talk about place value models. And place value models are these place value blocks that allow us to visualize what numbers are. Because numbers aren't really real, they just stand for something. So numbers are all made up of digits, and the 10 digits that are made up of are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then once you get to 9, you start over. You say 1, 0, 1, 1. And those all stand for, those are the digits that make up every single number. Now, the place that a digit is in a number tells its value. So if you have the number 64, the 4 has a different value than the 6, of course, but it also has a much different value. It's not just 2. So 6 in this number is not worth 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's worth 60. And we're going to kind of talk about that in the next few videos. So let's start with the 1 place value block, okay? And this is, each of these blocks are worth 1, all right? So we're going to go ahead and add these blocks, and they come out really big, okay? So if I have 1 of these blocks, that's worth 1. If I have 2 of these blocks, that's worth 2. All right. Okay, so now here I have a bunch of 1 blocks. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And what we do is we can take 10 of these blocks and make 1 of these, which is a 10 block. So each one of these is a 10 block. So let's gather all of these and sort of just move them down here one by one to make a 10 block. So if we put these together, okay, I added all those 1 blocks into one 10 block. And if we scroll in, we can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so 1 of these blocks is worth 1, but let's say we have 2. Let's say we have 2 of those 1 blocks, okay? 1, put it where it belongs, 2. We have 2 of those one place blocks and 1 10. If we were to count these blocks, we would say 10, 11, 12. So the number is 12. This is the ones place. It's worth 2 blocks. This is the tens place. It's worth 1 10 block. Okay, so what happens if we have 10 blocks? If I were to multiply this guy, let's kind of add a couple more of them, and then we will see what happens when we have 10. So a couple more. 3 10 blocks is going to be 30. 3 10 blocks and 2 ones is 32. Okay, so now let's go see about the 10. Let's find 10 blocks and see what that is. All right, here we have 10 blocks, so let's count them. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So I can take these 10 blocks and I can make one 100 block. Okay, so let's put our 100 block out there. Here's our 100 block. All right, and so now we have 10 tens is equal to 1 100. Just like 10 ones is equal to a 10. 10 tens is equal to 100. You'll hear some people say that we have a base 10 model in our math system. Our math system is a base 10 model, and this is why. Is because 10 of one place equals one of the next place. Okay, let's leave a couple. Let's leave 3 of them on there. All right, so now we have 100. 100. If I have 2 of those, that equals 200. If I have 3 of those, that equals 300. So now we have 300. Let's do 4. If I have 4 of those, I have 400. Okay, so I have 400. 400 of these little guys right here. So if I have 400 there, I have 30 here, and I have 2 here. So total, I have 432 on this screen. My next step would be to do 10 hundreds. 10 of these hundreds, and if I were to put 10 of these hundreds down, that would make 1,000. And that's what this block is right here, 1,000. So let's go ahead and add some 1,000 blocks. Oops, that's one of the ones. Let's go ahead and add some 1,000 blocks to our system here. We're going to make them a little larger. They would normally be to size, but because we're working with technology and not in a real hands-on, we're going to kind of mess with the size a little bit. So what number do we think this might be? There are 3 of them, and it's the thousands block. 3 thousands equal 3,000. So this number here would be 3,432. 3,400. Oh gosh, 3,432. Okay, now let's practice together. Let's kind of look at this, and then I'll give you a chance to do it here in a minute. So here's the ones place, and you can see in this row here we only have ones. We don't have anything else. So what is the overall number of this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 ones equals 5, the number 5. Down here we've added a tens place. So now we know we have 3 tens. Let's count them. 10, 20, 30. 3 tens is equal to 30, and then we have our 5 ones, so that is 35. Let's go down here. We have 4 hundreds. 4 hundreds is 100, 200, 300, 400. 400 with your 3 tens, 430. With your 5 ones, 435. Then finally down here, you have 1,000. 1,000 plus 400 plus 30 plus 5. 1,435. Now it's your turn. Okay, let's go ahead and practice, and I put some tricky ones in here, so let's see if you can do it. Go ahead and pause the video and complete these right here. And then when you press play, I will go over the answers with you, and we'll see how you did. So here we go. So hopefully you paused, and this right here is 1 tens place, so that is worth 10. And we have 4 in the ones place, so that's worth 4. So total the number is 14. Here we have 3 in the tens place, and that is worth 30. But we have 0 in the ones place. So this number right here is worth 30. That was one of the tricky ones for you. Here we have 4 in the hundreds place, so that's worth 400. We have 0 in the tens place, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the ones place, so that's worth 6. 400 plus 6 is 406. Here we have 2,000 in the thousands place, 100 in the hundreds place, 20 in the tens place, and 3 in the ones place. So this number is 2,123. How'd you do?